Welcome back, guys. Going into the third hour here. Adam, what's going on?
Well, Mr. Sicarian and Prosper have just confused the shit out of a customs officer who's probably crying in the back room now. But when he comes back to talk to you two, he just like apologizes profusely and is like, I'm sorry. We don't know who this guy is. No one here has seen him, and we don't have a facial recognition software in the database. We have some security cameras, but it would require a lot of time and energy to like dig through them, and you just don't have that much time. Like, he doesn't say like we won't do it. It's like, but you've only got a day, so I can't really help you. But he won't take your money. He's just like, no, I can't. Like, I know you're gonna be a slave. You should go and spend this on something else. Like, go get super drunk or like something. Like, have a good time, man. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Slavery's wrong.
I just say slavery is merely an alternative lifestyle. Come, Sicarian! And then I turn around and march away. You're muted, Geoff.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So as he says, I take the stick. I look up at him like very different eyes now. It's kind of the eyes of Sicarian. I put up the visor.
Yeah, sorry, just 1 second.
And I go, "Thank you for your attempt at helping me." And then I walk out.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you guys have an alternate approach? Some other way you want to go looking for this guy?
Le sheet.
We kind of like stand on the outside of it and we're thinking about it. And we're like, all right, well, this guy is supposedly attracted to situations where she's coming out and picking up tickets. But how did we put it on blast? How did he even do that?
Isn't there some way we could set up some sort of crowd monitoring system outside of the concert and have a software recognition system that's running to judge all of the attendees of the concert? I don't know. We might be able to talk to concert security and see if they have some sort of facial recognition software. I mean,
as you say all this, I look at him and I'm like, "Are you being serious right now?"
There will be security for the concert.
And just not worry about it, and then we'll figure it out later.
Does Prosper think that they would have like, a facial recognition security checkpoint, or,
No, I mean,
it's like just a backwater, like, bubblegum world.
It's not even that. It's just that, like, religious freedom, and, like, they keep talking about, like, the right to bear arms, and, like, it's fairly libertarian as far as the government goes, so there wouldn't be a, like, an overarching...
There's no panopticon.
No, not on this planet. The planet that did that is exploded now, so...
Dang it. Crap. Like, Sicarian, you know criminal stuff. Is there anywhere around here that the destitute and the depraved would go to drink together and
weren't you already at
play
that bar?
cards?
Didn't you go with them to the bar to meet Rajani? Do you remember that?
No.
Rajani? Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, you guys went to that.
This didn't happen.
You went to that bar to meet Rajani, and she was like, "Hey, if you do get this Lord Lucas dude, bring him to us first. We want to talk to him." Remember?
Yeah. Vaguely, yeah. So we could go back to that bar,
or you could ask
and ask around, or we could ask Rajani.
Flash the picture and ask it around.
Okay, to the bar.
You have a contact number for Rajani too, if you want to get in touch with her.
I guess on the way, he calls her up.
Okay.
Rajani.
Yeah, she answers. So Prosper, you're calling her?
He's calling her. Yeah.
Okay. She answers the phone. She's like, "Oh, hello, Prosper. Still on World.
I'm here with Monsieur Sicarian. You remember us?
It would be impossible for me to forget you.
Yes, it certainly would.
Drink as I might.
And are you drinking right now?
I'm going live with the pre-show. They can't see.
Prosper, I don't know what time it is on Cabral, but it's 9 a.m. here. I have work to do today, so no. The answer is no, I am not.
I'm sad to hear it. Listen, Rajani, we are looking for information. Do you think you can help us out?
I love your little French pout.
Please.
Come on. El Passatir. Okay, she make a charisma check, you goon.
What is my charisma? Why is it not very high?
What is
Okay.
it?
It's 2d6. I can't. No, God. I'm having problems.
Okay. All
What? I was robbed. On my screen,
The dice showed 6 and 2,
Yeah.
right.
but the rolls were 2 and 3. What is
Well.
that shit?
So
Adam, what's up with that?
I didn't fucking code that shit, man. Okay, well, we'll go with what it says on the log. So she's like,
Please.
she's like, Prosper, what do you actually need from me? I'm very busy. If you can sum it up in a couple of sentences and I can help you without having to get off the phone, maybe I'll help you. What do you want?
Fine. You. Do I know where she's from? Where's she from?
I don't think you do.
Crap. I just say, fine, you're no fun. And I just say, I'm wiring you a picture right now. We're looking for this gentleman. I'm wondering if you've seen him or if you have any information about people we could speak to who might point us in the right direction. Thank you.
Okay. So you send you send her you send her off the image. There's a pause. You hear on the other end, you hear the like doo-doo, as it like connects and she gets the image. And then there's like a pause and you hear her like take a deep breath where she's like, well, this is awkward, Prosper. You don't know who this is, do you?
A former lover of yours, I presume. No, wrong party. Please, continue.
She pauses again and she's like, I've dated some ugly women, but not this ugly. Listen to me, Prosper. You're all in over your head. Well, maybe not Mr. Sicarian. But the rest of you, this guy is bad news. His name is Constantine Fang. He's a assassin, bounty hunter, war criminal. Where did you get this photo? How do you know him? What's going on?
I'm sorry, I was typing. Yes, well, as it turns out, we are looking for Lord McCrary, as you know, and we have a lead that points to this gentleman as being involved in perhaps his disappearance, perhaps a threat against the Lord Dr. Mrs. Girlfriend McCrary.
She's like, God damn, why didn't we think of hiring him? I mean, no offense. Well, shit. If he's involved, all this might be for nothing. Just keep an eye out. If you see the guy, just try to stay away from him. For the love of God, don't get in his way. You're moderately useful to us, and I know Mustafa Ali would be very upset if you were shot or maimed horribly. And honestly, I don't want to see that happen to you either. So just steer the fuck clear, okay?
He's flesh and blood. He dies like anyone else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was nice knowing you, Prosper. Anyway, I really got to get back to work.
Merci, Rajani.
Okay.
I relay this information to Sicarian. In fact, it was probably just like, open comms.
Okay.
I kind of say, well, that means things are, as we assumed, word did get out, and someone has been sent, so this man will know where the man of interest is. We'll need to get to him.
Yes, he's a dangerous man. What can we do to mitigate?
Well, we know he'll be at the concert. That's fine.
Yes. I need to think.
So do you guys want to
I'm
go
going
back
to the ship.
You want to go back to the Swan Song? Everybody reconnoiter there? Okay.
Yep. I go back to the ship. I go into my room. I close the door. I put on some French opera. I smoke like 5 cigarettes in a row. And I just like lie on my bed, just like 1,000-yard stare to the ceiling.
Okay.
Prosper doesn't like not getting his way.
Yeah. Okay. So while you guys, so y'all meet up back on the ship. When you get back, Prosper, you actually have a message waiting for you. Pi says, Pi like announces it to you and says, Prosper, message from home.
Oh. You mean Cabral?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you. Pi, if
Yeah?
you don't mind, just stay present for a moment while I examine this. And I just push open message.
Okay. So the message comes not from your contact, not from Duran, but straight from the office of General Renier. And all it says is technicians on the way. Wait for science ship 2 of Wands. ETA, 5 days.
2 of Wands? Okay.
Yeah. So Pi says to you, is this about the report?
Yes, L'Enfant, I believe it is. Now, you should know that the organization, the Order of the Annunciation, we don't believe in interfering, L'Enfant. We believe in aiding. I know these technicians will not do anything to you that you do not want done yourself.
I understand.
And if they do, then they and I will have very harsh words indeed.
So there's a pause, and it says, so we're waiting for them?
I believe that is a decision that I cannot take on my own. I think that your input in this would be very valuable. I know that Piani and myself would argue in favor of whatever you decide, and if you would like to wait for them, then we will wait. It might be best to wait for them regardless of our decision, one way or the other, simply so that I don't get in a lot of trouble with my superiors. This order does come from very high up in my organization.
I remember Odette. She was nice.
Yes.
All
How
right,
are your
so-
findings, Descartes?
So, you two have like a short conversation where you can catch up with Pi about kind of what they've been studying lately. All of the philosophy they've been trying to access is about memory and about the storage thereof. They've just been reading about like 18th century like memory palace stuff, like occult methods of trying to remember things before there was like the internet, and then a whole bunch of internet, like post-internet, pre-Scream, human consciousness being uploaded into the cloud theory stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Singularity theory, and so you guys can you have a short conversation about that. Everybody is on the ship now. What do you want to do, Higgs, about, like, what's the inventory, the weapon inventory that you send to the
Grenades.
the people? Yeah, like is it
More
like
grenades.
grenades, bazookas, or is it just like pistols and ammo?
Pistols, ammo, laser rifle, laser rifle, ammo for that, monoblade, combat armor, woven armor, and some grenades.
Okay. Can you make a persuade check for me?
Sure. Persuade is okay. 10.
Nice. Okay. You get everything. You get a message back. Everything is marked as approved except the rifle. So any like personal grade weapons, they're like no problem. But like laser rifle, it's like approved, denied, approved, like that.
Sheet.
Steven, you want me to use a reroll or no? Because we could do really bad with it.
What did we get through?
Everything except the rifle.
So
Basically
the plasma, or the laser gun, the laser pistol.
Pistols, no problem. As long as basically their protocol, and it tells you, like, you get the list, and then they justify the list by citing various security codes of Dome Methuselah, and it's like weapons over a certain length can't be displayed at public events, except if the events are related to military activity or like they're a firearms competition or whatever. So it's like these are the things you can just carry around in person. And then there's a request for paperwork, like if you have permits for this stuff, they need to see that. but otherwise, like the personal security is.
No,
Yep.
I'm just as skilled with a laser pistol as with a laser rifle, so let's not re-roll.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I also, like, after it's done, I just put a stun baton on the inventory. But maybe I don't. I like send that afterwards or something.
Mm-hmm.
And don't really care. I just put that on my person.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, stun baton's no problem. They don't even you don't even need to ask about that probably.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I let everyone know, like, we got everything else on.
Okay.
And then Prosper, do you tell us the name of the assassin that you guys found out about?
Oh yeah, I definitely communicate. Assassin, bounty hunter, war criminal, Constantine Fang. This guy is bad news, and he's gonna make things difficult for us. You know what? Know what?
What?
I have a strange and unorthodox suggestion for the Cour of the Swan Song. Nobody's going to ask it. Damn you people. Very well. We go to the local...
Everyone was listening awkwardly, waiting for you to drop
you
this
couldn't
bomb.
hear my eyes rolling because they just kept on going. They never stopped.
We go to the local authorities, we alert them to the presence of this known war criminal, and we make life hard for him by alerting the police.
Yeah, I had already put in an email the second you gave me his name to do that, so...
Higgins! I could kiss you!
Please don't.
Okay, so you want to just like send the message to the cops?
I
and be
make sure to
like-
tell... I like hover over, click to send. I'm just like, Piani, can you make this untraceable? We could send it anonymously.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
give
do
it a
that.
shot. I'll roll for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, make a computer roll.
Okay. Oh wait. I'm trying to press up arrow, but it doesn't work.
Take a piece of wax paper, put it over a
One.
cardboard tube, talk into it.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, boom! You're rolling like a boss today. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's completely anonymized.
The message says, wanted war criminal assassin extraordinaire, perhaps to assassinate Nika Starlight and or nobles here on planet. Beware.
It
Nice.
should be known that with that 11, I opened up just for a moment the throttle that I had put on Higgs, just so that the message could actually get out at a reasonable rate, and then immediately closed it.
Right, I forgot about that. I forgot that Higgs's comms in and out
Yes.
are like
Throttled.
Comcasted down to nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, when it
That's
sends, I'm just like, wow, that one went really quick. I guess we got good service or something here on the planet.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So so you get that message off. Is there anything anybody else wants to do before?
Can I make a culture criminal roll on this guy to see what I know about him?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you and if Mr. Scarian, if you want to make one too.
All right. 10.
Just
Nice.
a luck
Okay.
roll, you said? Or
No,
what?
if you want a culture
Culture
criminal to and
Yeah, I hope.
okay. All right. Cool. So you get Higgs, you get an 11, I guess then. Yeah. So now that you have a name to put to the face, Constantine Fang is a pretty well known bounty hunter. I mean, you and him traveled in similar circles back in the day, and he was known for he only took wanted dead or alive style jobs because it was rumored that he just liked killing people and having an excuse for it. He was involved in some kind of minor system conflict where he the rumor you heard was that he killed the president or the high priest of some religion as part of an invading force. He's worked with the Fotenhauer Society before. He's worked with the government of Majid. He's worked with the Madari Syndicate. Dude's kind of all over the place. It's hard to separate the myth from the reality. The only reality is the stuff that you've actually seen firsthand, right? You've been at open calls for bounty hunters and stuff where he's there. But there's a lot of
Open
rumor.
calls?
Yeah, where they're just we
It's
have
like a casting call. Everybody lines up.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Have you not seen Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Shots fired. It's the third highest grossing film franchise of all time, Steven.
That's
Come
right,
on.
Steve.
Except they were all hired.
Yeah.
I don't think science fiction is really that popular. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, you've seen him at these things. He's generally really like not respected but feared. And if a lot of people, if they find out that he's on their tail, will just give up. We'll just be like, never mind. You can take me in. Please don't let this guy get me, because he'll probably like blow off my legs or something and pretend like he had to bring me in.
Okay, so with that name, can I call Lady McCrary?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can call her there.
Yeah, I call her immediately.
Okay, sure. So when the call comes on, again, you get the robot butler who's like asks you who it is, and
yeah, this is Wilbur Higgins III. Can I please speak with the lady?
A moment, please. And he like puts you on hold. The hold music is like banjos.
I kind of start bobbing up and down.
I
Cyber-
got music.
Yeah, space banjos though, so there's some like wobbly bass in the background. And then you hear her phone click on, but there's like a blow dryer in the background, and then it clicks off, and you hear her say, "Wilbur, what can I do for you? I'm just getting ready. Got to make it quick."
I'll be quick, ma'am. I know how long. Anyways, did you hire I'm just checking in. We got some information on someone who either might be killing you, might be killing Nika Starlight, or maybe someone that you hired. Did you hire a Prosper? What was that guy's name again?
Constantine Feng.
Did you hear Constantine Finn? Did you hire him?
No, I don't think I did. No, but my memory's not so good. What did this fella look like?
Well, I can send over a picture real quick. I do so.
So there's a moment, and then she's like, "Oh my stars, that is an ugly individual."
I know. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. Warned you.
I would have remembered someone that looks like that. My lord, you've given me a fright. I need a drink.
Well, remember the face, ma'am, because if you see him tonight and he's got a gun at you, just give up.
Well, that sounds just delightful. Thank you for frightening me, Mr. Higgins.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just doing my best. I know our job's not to protect you. I know you've got people hired for that, but, just passing the good word along.
Well, I appreciate the warning. I'll pass it on to my security team. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you tonight. By the way, we've got backstage passes. If you, can't get backstage, let me know. We'll get you escorted in.
Well, I will see you there.
All right. Sounds good. I hung up. Hang on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know anything. This Constantine Fang guy is, he's either there to kill Nika, which, don't tell Wu I said this, but I don't really give two fucks about, or it's going to be Lord McCrary, and then I guess that's kind of a...
Why would Constantine Feng go and pick up tickets ostensibly for Lord McCrary when he is there to kill Nika Starlight? That makes no sense whatsoever. He's there to kill Lord McCrary.
Well, I mean, Mr. Sakari, you tell me if this sounds right. You're the bounty hunter here. Prosper's not. He's some idiot computer savant. I don't even know what he's doing here.
Computer savant, highly trained under the Annunciation. Prosper's just in the background.
If I knew the name...
How many words do you get out in English before you devolve into just like French ranting? Exactly. Just spirals away into darkness.
Yeah, we just kind of start bickering back and forth, and then eventually we have to go.
Okay.
There's no need to roleplay it out.
Yeah. So do you want to, we'll spare everybody that. Do you want to let Wu know about this guy? Because he recognized him too.
Yeah, I mean, I either he hears it or I just tell him like, hey, we found the name of that guy. It's Prosper. What's the name of that guy?
Mon Dieu.
It's not his name. What's the name of the guy, the assassin?
Fang.
It's Fang.
Constantine Fang.
Constantine Fang. You heard of that, Wu?
Yeah, so Wu's eyes go wide and he like gets a little pale. He's like, I knew that motherfucker. He shakes his head. Oh, fuck no. I don't want to be anywhere near that guy. He was on the station once. Him and that fucking ship. I had to fix it. Ugh. I've never been in such a creepy place before. No, thank you.
You fixed his ship?
I did. Yes.
Do you remember Do you remember anything about it? We could track it if you do. I would assume.
I don't have access to the station files anymore, but I remember what it looked like. Maybe the make a luck roll.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice
That is
work.
lucky.
So lucky.
Fucking 20.
Okay, so he's like, yeah, the ship. I think. Hang on, and he goes into his room, and you can hear him like accessing his computer, and he comes back with a data pad, and he shows you. He's like, this thing, and he shows you the ship, and it's like probably about the size of the Swan Song. There's some like cargo containers near it, so you can kind of get an idea of scale. It looks like it's a shot taken from the bay, the same docking bay you guys ran on that space station. And he's like, I remember we took a picture because it was so fucking scary. And you can see the ship. It's got like a big skull on it, and it has like it's just like bristling with guns. Like it's obviously like a warship of some kind, like a gunboat.
Is the skull covered in smaller skulls, Adam? Does it have really big shoulder pads?
No, it has fangs though.
Okay.
And he says, you should see the inside of this thing. It's like a BDSM torture chamber, but also a prison. Scary
Sounds
stuff.
attractive.
Look, Higgs, you and Wu probably both look at him the same way. Like,
Yeah, we're just kind of like, Prosper, you're weird.
the ship, God, what was it called? The Gacy. Ship was Gacy. That's what he called it. I have the ID number here somewhere.
Yeah, please get Piani. We need you to do some magic and locate the ship, see if it's in harbor. Maybe even contact the port master. Maybe, I guess that's what they call him here. And if we can find it, I'll just walk in the ship and talk to him.
Gacy, like Wayne Gacy? I mean, just out of character, like that's the name of the ship. Gacy.
The name of the ship is the Gacy. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
So he finds it in his files. It's actually in an old Spacebook post to a friend of his that's like, look at this fucked up ship that I found. If you ever see this, like, don't work on it, stay away from it. And he uploads it to the database, so you have access to, like, you have the ship's basically its RFID or whatever, so you can try and find it if you want.
Yeah, I give it to Prosper, or rather to whoever to try and find it. Unless that means we just call the port master, then I just call the port master and ask him if that ship's been docked here.
I mean, wouldn't that kind of be like Peony's specialty?
Yeah.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can, run a status check, whatever.
Okay. All right. So make a computer check.
Okay. Computer check.
Okay. Yeah, a ship matching that ID tag docked in Dome Methuselah like 3 days ago, I guess. It's still there.
The glow of, like, the monitors on Peony's face as she's typing furiously, and then she just looks up and, like, gives that slow nod.
Can you open up comms with it right away, Peony?
I suppose so. So I swipe, throw it over to Higgs.
Okay. Yeah, there's just like a
Open.
dial button. You can just hit.
Yeah.
Things.
All right, everyone shut the fuck up. We're dealing with a known killer. We don't need to give him any extra ideas. Let me do the talking. Wu, I'm looking at you.
Do you want him to know who you are?
Just be sure to ask him about his interior decorator.
Do you want me to disguise your voice?
No, we need to be up front with this, Jen. At least I'll be there. I don't mind. I mean, I've got, 10 people who want to kill me right now in the universe. Who cares if there's 11, right?
All right, I immediately, like, start flipping and add a voice modulator anyway. And it, like, all of a sudden Higgs sounds like he's talking like he just inhaled a bunch of helium.
Hello, this is Wilbur Higgins.
Hello, this is Wilbur Higgins. Yeah.
So, are you doing just audio?
I would prefer video if.
So changing your voice probably doesn't.
Yeah, I guess maybe it
If you
just
can
comes
see your
on
face.
and like I'm talking all high pitch. Maybe my voice is modulated, but my.
All right, so you make a video call to him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you call, and the screen lights up, and it's you can see the guy's face, but only just barely. Like, it's quite shadowy. You can see that the only illumination that he's getting is from the monitor that's outputting your face onto his. So he's like in a dark room, and so you can kind of see his face in the shadows. It's the same, obviously the same face you saw in the shot, and he's kind of scowling, and he looks at the camera, and he says, "What do you want?"
Hello, Mr. Fang. My name is Higgins the Third, Wilbur Higgins the Third. I'll just give you my full name. You probably find out anyways. It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry to call you like this randomly, but I saw you were in the port here on Strophios.
We've met before, Higgins. I recognize your face.
I mute. See, I told you he's one of the guys who wants to kill me. Then Dude.
Can we get some high pitch, Higgins? Like, can we?
How is it? Are we still high
You're
pitched?
suspending my.
Are we still doing that?
Okay.
Hell yeah,
pitch.
man.
I did it earlier. Yeah. Hi, this is yeah. We've met before. It's nice to have met you finally here on the ship. I heard that you were picking up some tickets yesterday for Lord McCrary. Is that the case?
So what? You're on the McCrary job too?
Well, we're just we're here to kill her husband or bring him back alive. Which one are you trying to kill?
Kind of squints at you. He's like, "You fucking amateur! I'm doing both."
What? Are they both gonna be at the gig tonight?
No, they're not gonna both be at the concert. You jackass.
So you
stay the fuck out of my way, Higgins.
What? You're gonna kill the woman tonight? Then that's the plan.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, I don't think he even knows what to say. I think he's like, yeah, he just repeats himself. He's just like, I said, stay the fuck out of my way, Higgs.
I mean, I don't want to cause any problems, but I think we're gonna have some issues tonight. Maybe why can't we just enjoy the beautiful sounds of Nika Starlight together? I'll buy you a drink.
He's like, I swear to God, if I even see your face, I'm gonna kill you just for fun.
Well, I can only get pistols in there. What type of gun did you get in?
This conversation's over, Higgins. What? And he like hangs up on you.
I just call back immediately.
It's like Batman versus Higgins.
Alright, he does not answer this time.
I am the knight. You have to take this seriously.
Oh, God.
That's so good. I mean, that's the only way to deal with like super tough badasses, not to take them seriously.
I turn and I'm just like, well, that didn't go like I'd planned.